Also donning their running shoes in preparation for the big race is a team of mums representing the primary school of St John's Church, the St John's Jewels. But they aren't just competing for a fast time. They've won the coveted Best Dressed Bed award for the last 2 years, thanks to the ingenuity of friend Geoff Ward.
I started doing this mad thing, 1997. I built a bed for the Scouts. This big fella is what's left of last year's bed, which was the HMV Dog and Gramophone. Every year has a theme. Last year it was music. This year it's occupations, and the girls had the idea of doing a tea shop. Go and have a cup of tea.
Brilliant. Yeah, really good. I like the spinning teapot.
Well, I think it's the ultimate bed. It's absolutely fantastic. We had an idea of what it was going to be like. We discussed it with Geoff, but until we actually saw it, but we just couldn't comprehend that it was just as fantastic as it is. But Geoff's excelled himself this year.
Makes people smile, and at a time when everybody's a little bit down, it's good to go out and have a real good knees up. It's good community spirit, sense of fellowship and pulling together. That's what it's all about. They're all going to be dressed as Edwardian waitresses from the Lions Tea Rooms era, from the sort of 1920s. So apparently they look rather beautiful in their black and white uniforms and bonnets. So I haven't seen that yet, so I'm really looking forward to Saturday to see how they all turn out.
Well, the big day is finally here. The sun is shining and the finished beds are all arriving. There are some amazing creations, from the beautiful to the downright bizarre. The competition for Best Dressed Bed is going to be close. Our team of vicars are showing off their fabulous church. Hang on, they've nicked our banner.
Think you'll win it this year?
Maybe, but there's some serious competition out there.
That's not very confident. Do you think you'll win it this year? Of course you will.
Then, after much deliberation, the judges' votes are counted and the result is in.
The best decorated bed, St John's Jewels.
Nice one.
You're still a winner. It's 2 votes. Fancy a cuppa?
Minutes later, the roads are closed and all the beds, including the winners, are paraded through the town, where crowds have lined the route to cheer them on. But it's not all just for show. Every year the bed race teams and their supporters raise thousands of pounds for local charities and spread more than a little happiness across the town. I am at the start-finish line, and as you can hear, everyone is very, very excited. The race is about to start. Go for it, guys.
Team should be due in fairly soon.
Never mind tonight's World Cup final. This is real sporting entertainment. The course is nearly 2 miles, but incredibly the record stands at just over 12 minutes. That's some going when you're running through these narrow streets, especially when you're pushing a bed. Most, however, take it at a slightly less frantic pace, not least when they reach the top of the hill, where a helpful hosepipe provides some welcome relief. The beds run through the market square and along the high street, where at last the route begins to head downhill. Running the Great Bed Race for the very first time this year is a team representing Henshaws Yorkshire, an organisation that works to support people with disabilities. The day before the big race, I went to meet Senior Manager Phill Hopkins, as Henshaws were putting the finishing touches to their own bed decoration. How important is this race to Henshaws?
Oh, it's really important because in the build-up, which we really enjoyed, it brings everybody together. It gives people a really purposeful thing to work with. And it also lets the community see that we want to be really involved with the local community here, and the bed race is a perfect opportunity for us to do so. People just have a fantastic time, and they're also very productive here. We're a community of people, if you like, here. Community of people with all different kinds of difficulty. But we don't look at the people and say, oh, they're disabled, what a shame. We say, look at this fantastic artist who happens to be disabled. So we look at the positive things. And I'm not interested in disability as a label, really. I like to look at the art and see what people are doing as an artist. Just up the road, we have a residential college. We've also got some residential housing in Harrogate and Knaresborough, where our people live independently, or they have people living with them in the house, and they get help with their daily chores. And then the journey ends, if you like, here at the Arts and Crafts Centre, where people make all the wonderful things in our workshops.
Yeah. Everyone's busy working. Hello, how are you?
And I have this catchphrase in my head, if you like, and it's real work makes people real. That's for my colleagues who work at Henshaws, and also the people who use our service.
So what have we got here?
Jewellery.
Jewellery studio. Should we go in?
Yep.
Right, go on then.
And I also like people to be equal to one another. I'm the senior manager here, so we can't have everybody making all the decisions all the time, but I like the thing where Paul talks in the New Testament about equality, and I like the idea of standing next to people and facing the world side by side.
Is Henshaws a place where God is at its centre?
We're not a Christian organisation, so we don't officially have him here from that point of view, but I think God and the creative spirit is within our creativity, and as a Christian I know he's there constantly, and I know he's there, and I watch his spirit move about this place when people are being creative, when they're throwing paint around, throwing pots on the wheel, making fantastic sculptures, making tiny little paperworks. Whatever they're doing, I'm sure that he's here.